200 men for 13 days decided that we're going to battle, we're going to put it all on the line. And I need you all to imagine for a moment, in 13 days, those bodies that were dropping around them, people that they loved, people they fought next to, those bodies began to decompose. They smelled death, they saw death, but for 13 days, they said, we're going to fight with everything we have. You all have an obligation to fight with everything you have. You should be able to speak about that thing you love and why you love it. Our history books, they're continually being changed. They're continually being changed. It's harder to revise a history if you have something solid and foundational to point to. A monument that's hundreds of years old, where you can say, this is substance of the truth, not what you're seeing in the history books. We have to understand that this history of these monuments, this was an expression of the people who created them. Think about this for just a moment. What monument, what statue, what marker, I want you to leave with this, will be next? Which one will be next? I spoke at San Jacinto a while back, and one of the things I told the people, like it or love it, even if you hate it, at the end of the day, it's still history. That's right. If you don't like it, it's still history. If you hate it, it's still history. If you love it, it's still history. If you celebrate it, it's still history. But Jim Bowie, I love the fact that it takes a few rebellious Texans. Come on, somebody. A few rebellious Texans to just say, you know what, I believe that it's worth fighting for. By the time Jim Bowie got here, he decided, you know what, I'm going to ignore that order because this great place right here, the Alamo, the city of San Antonio, it's worth fighting for. I don't know about you, but it's something inspirational to know that when we have a few defenders, knowing that they're outnumbered, they had their rifles and they had a cannon. For those that don't know, the cannon that said, come and take it, that cannon was here at the Alamo at the time. Come and take it, spirit and attitude was here at the Alamo at that time. I thank God for the people of Gonzales. We know that there was 32 men, 4 teenagers included, that marched and went their way to San Antonio, and they were part of the Battle of the Alamo. We know that the battle that took place here in Gonzales was, as many will view and see right now, the start of the Texas Revolution. As you look over my shoulder, you'll see a flag. And on that flag, there's a saying and there's a cannon. Come and take it. We have that same come and take it mentality today. I want you to stand with me. Join me as we do what they say can't be done. And we take this thing, as we take the battle to them. May God bless you, and may He bless the great state of Texas. Vote Dr. Tim Westley. God bless. From Guadalupe County. So all the things you saw going on at the border, I was able to tour that border, speak with Border Patrol agents, etc. During my efforts as a candidate, I was able to lead the way to make sure that our agents were able to get 200 new jobs, administrative jobs. Yes, that's something. Right. And ultimately, that one thing that was major, Texas is worth fighting for.
That's right.
So why are we here? Of course, we were trying to figure out how do we roll this out? How do we tell you all this at the right time that I plan to run for mayor of San Antonio? Well, the right time is right now. Sandra Whitney, yes, she said, right time is now. We want to make sure we have cost-effective, affordable housing here in San Antonio, but how do we do that? if we begin to train that next generation, if we begin to make sure that they're prepared to go out to the workforce and fill these jobs that are open, then they're going to be making more money. If they're making more money, they'll have an opportunity to purchase those homes. Protecting homes for our seniors, one of the saddest things in the world is for a person to work all their lives, get up to the age of 65 or older, and all they're on is Social Security and may have some retirement if they're fortunate. And they have a home that they paid off years ago, but many of them can't afford to stay there. They can't afford to stay there because of taxes continually going up. They can't afford to stay there. I don't know about people of the past, but a Mayor Tim West is going to fight with everything I can to protect those seniors.
That's right.
Ultimately, I will strive to be a brand ambassador, as I've said before, that this city has never seen. You're going to hear some of the same talking points from other candidates, but you won't hear the details from those candidates like you will hear from me. I don't show up at a fight unless I'm ready to win.
That's right.
And I'm ready to win.